Hmm? What?
You came around, can't believe I found you. I don't really care about the distance. You're the only one I wanna be with. Hold my heart, don't let it go. Sometimes I win, but I like to lose some. Don't be afraid yet, I make that jump. We don't know what is yet to come, what is yet to come. Sometimes I win, but I like to lose some. Don't be afraid yet, I make that jump. We don't know what is yet to come, what is yet to come. When I'm with you, it's a holiday. I wouldn't want it any other way. I wouldn't want it any other way. When I'm with you, it don't matter the place. From the sun to the moon, I just wanna be next to you. 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 Loving you, it sets my heart so free. Yeah. Oh, when I'm with you, you make me feel complete. When I'm with you, it's a holiday. I wouldn't want it any other way. I wouldn't want it any other way. When I'm with you, it don't matter the place. From the sun to the moon, I just wanna be next to you. Wanna be next to you. Wanna be next to you.
Hello, hello. We are here live right now. Welcome to. Let me just fix my chat. Welcome to a just chatting session with Shaz and Sophie.
Hello.
Yay! Say hi.
Hello, hello.
Thanks for coming in. Happy friendversary.
Happy friendiversary. Can't believe it's been 10 years.
I know. Zul is hiding behind my curtain. I hope you don't mind.
I don't.
So, where are you right now? And what time is it there?
I'm currently in Scotland in my flat in the kitchen, and it's 11 in the morning.
11 in the morning?
Yep.
Oh, have you had your breakfast yet? Yeah? What did you eat for breakfast?
Leftover birthday cake.
Oh, it was your roommate's birthday yesterday, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. How was it?
It was really yummy. It was chocolate cake.
Oh, I like chocolate cake. Chocolate cake is yummy.
It was a good day. It was very wholesome. We had like a picnic outside and stuff.
Picnic sounds fun.
Yeah, the weather's finally getting warmer here.
It's getting warmer, huh? It's getting rainier here. It's about to rain here in Singapore.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's been raining the past few days though. It's, yeah,
Here, not so much. It's just been windy.
windy. It's going to be summertime, right, for where you are?
Soon, yeah.
Mm, mm, mm. All right, someone in chat named Lennox said you sound similar to someone, but probably not.
Similar to who?
Yeah, similar to who? Does she have such a
Curious.
common voice? Is that what it is? Oh yeah, what's our guest name? Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Sophie, and I'm originally from Finland, but I moved to Scotland to study media and communications.
Media and communications. Oh, the person that Lennox know is the name is Anna.
Hmm.
Hmm. Probably a double ganger. You don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, so we both have prepared some slides today. And we decided to name today's stream Just an Ocean Away. Do you like that title I came up with?
Yeah, it's very cute.
Zoo just pulling his inputs out of nowhere. So just an ocean away. So I kind of put like the mini slogan at the bottom says I'm always a text away because I think that's something that we both always say to each other. Because sometimes we don't text for like a good 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
When
But I
life.
feel like
Mhm.
I feel like even though we don't text every day, we still
Mm.
feel very close.
Yeah. Right? It's so cute. I love our friendship. Okay, so
And a blessing.
my next slide is actually let's make Sophie's avatar, but I already asked Sophie to make her avatar, so that's fine. We can skip this part. But how was your experiencing making your avatar?
It was fun and quick actually, because I done something similar just for funsies. So
Mhm.
it was nice to get to do like something artsy again, because I'm currently doing internship and it's just business marketing. So it's fun
Ooh,
to do something that's not just that.
something different.
Yeah, it was
Ah.
fun.
Okay, okay, okay. That's nice. So like business marketing, like what do you mean by business marketing?
So my internship, the company I'm currently doing my internship is an office rental company type thing where they rent out spaces for different businesses. So I'm
Mhm.
basically in charge of enticing more people to find out about us, where we are, what services we offer,
Mhm.
and show off the available spaces we have.
Okay, okay. That sounds stressful, but also sound kind of fun. So are you ending your internship anytime soon?
I actually have 2 weeks left, and then I'm free.
2 weeks. Sophie, your picture didn't
Yeah.
turn up.
Oh no!
Oh no! It's okay, super scuffed. Anyway, yes, introductions. Let's go. I think we kind of passed introductions, right? I think we
Yeah,
did
I
that
I
already.
kind of did a brief run already.
But
Well, we're
anyway,
already so ahead.
right, okay. Anyway, I put yours as artist, activist, and brilliant because you are very brilliant and you are an amazing artist. And you've been taking photographs as well, right?
Yes.
How did you get into photography?
It's gonna sound very cliche, but basically there was a camera laying around in our house and I just
Mhm.
kind of started taking photos. But I think
Mhm.
where my passion for it kind of like sparked was when I went to my first concert when I was 16 and I just took a bunch of photos and they turned out really great and I was like, wait, there's actually people who do this for a career. I could do
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
But that's how it basically started.
How is it going so far?
Uh, Good actually. I don't do much concert photographies anymore. I do more street photography.
Mhm.
But there's someone at my placement who has like their own like media studio,
Mhm.
and the director is he's in charge of photography in his company. So he saw my work and he was like, "This is amazing. You should come work for me sometime."
Ooh. Did he offer you a job?
Not yet. It
Not
kind of
yet.
sounds like he might.
Okay, okay. Are you gonna ask him like, hey, I'm finishing my internship in like 2 weeks. Would you like consider me?
Maybe. I'm not really sure how it will play out, but I'm pretty sure I'll keep in contact with him after my internship.
Okay, okay. I wish you all the best. Okay, can you share with me a little bit more about the activist part? What are you passionate about and things like that?
Uh, in activism, I'm more passionate about like racial equality and things relating to that.
Mhm.
And I'm also involved with like feminism society in my university, so I'm kind of intertwined with a lot of different aspects, but I mostly focus on like women, non-binary people, and racial equality. So at the moment, I'm doing a fundraiser actually for one of the local artist here who hosts like poetry nights and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
we hosted a zine workshop where we just made like art together, and we're hoping to sell that to raise some funds and donate all the proceeds to them.
That sounds wonderful. How is that going so
Thank
far?
you. It's been going well. We
Mhm.
raised about like £30, which is quite a lot for our group, and I'm just about attempting to digitize all the artwork that we created, and hopefully that will go live next week.
That sounds awesome. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Do share with me any details that you might have. We have
Yes,
a
yes.
first time chat. I think I don't know how to pronounce this. Safner, Svafner. Say hey, hi. Thanks for coming in. Welcome to the stream. What's good? How's good? Hope you're doing well. I'm here with one of my best friends in the whole wide world. Um, Sophie with me. Missing her picture for some reason. I think you forgot to
Yeah.
upload after you create your avatar. Oops. Okay. How do we pronounce your name? Svafner? Svaf. How would you pronounce it? So
I would go with like Twafner.
sorry.
Twafner, maybe? I don't know.
Okay, okay. Swafner. I have no idea. With less hesitation, I'll try my best.
Okay.
I'll try my best. Okay, let's move on. Oh, my introductions. I put a chaotic sweetheart. That's basically how I see myself. I'm chaotic sometimes. But I'm always. I think I'm kind of sweet at heart. So yeah, that's what I put. Do you agree with that? So Imaguzu says squash. How do you pronounce it?
That sounds more German.
Right. Is that a simple way to call you? Scruffner. Okay, anyway, let's move on. Oh, there it is. Oops. Anyway, how we met. Let's move on to how we met. How did we meet? Do you want to go first?
Or how I remember it, I think I saw you first on Tumblr and you posted something that happened during school, I think.
Uh huh.
And then I found your Twitter account through Tumblr, and I
Mhm.
reached out to you being like, "Hey, I hope you're doing okay," and trying to like give my words of support. And I think it just kicked off from there because then afterwards we found out that we both like the same band,
Yeah.
and then it just kind of like snowballed from there.
Tumblr though. Tumblr. I never thought you knew me from Tumblr. I always thought that because I'm for me it's like, oh, this girl from Twitter tweeted me and things like that, and we had the same interest in a band. That's how I remember. But I didn't know you knew me from Tumblr.
I think that's how it went, or I saw your Twitter first and then I saw your Tumblr. Either way, I kind of found both at the same time.
mm. Yeah, so the band that we like was called Black Veil Brides, and I thought it would be kind of suitable for us to play one of our favorite songs from them. Do you have any favorite songs from them back then?
Back then, my memory is hazy with the titles, but like, was it Set the World on Fire or something similar to that? One of their earliest
Oh,
albums?
yeah, 2011 album Set the World on Fire. That's their title song.
Yeah.
Um, shall we listen to it for a bit and kind of reminisce of what it's like? Band Black Veil Brides, and that's how we bonded. My boyfriend says I formally request a teenage photo of Shasna. I don't know how to react to that. Um, yeah, I kind of want to show, but I kind of don't want to show. Maybe next time if I can find it, or if you can find it on my Facebook, that'll be great, boyfriend. Thanks. Okay. Shall we move on to what are our first impressions of each other?
You want to start on this one?
Me? Okay. First impressions. My first impression of you was very friendly. I don't know how to explain. Like, you approached me first, and then we started DMing each other on Twitter, and then uh, I think at that point of time I wasn't into like making friends online as much. Like, I don't know who to trust. Like, are you really 14-year-old girl or are you like some dude? But overall, you
I
I mean, we all had that fear, right? Cause yeah, and then
yeah,
I bet you wonder the same thing about me.
yeah, I remember because we started on Twitter and
Mhm.
then it was starting to get annoying and there's like what's another platform we could use, but I didn't want to share my phone number, so we
Right.
used Kick and then we're there
Oh,
for like a
cake.
few months
Mhm.
and then at some point it's like, okay, now I trust you now with my phone number, so let's use WhatsApp.
Yeah, yeah. So that took a while. I think that took like 2 years. No, a year or so after Kick.
I, yeah, a year at least.
We used Skype as well. Before WhatsApp, I think. Did we use
I
Skype?
think so. I don't think we FaceTimed then. It was just
No.
messaging still.
Mm. Mhm. 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 Yeah, I think after 2 years, then we actually did like a video call, and it was the first time we heard each other speak, I guess. And I was like, oh, so this is how she sounds like. Wow.
My accent was much thicker then.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, I wish we recorded those conversations because I can't remember how you sounded like, but I think a lot of times I couldn't understand what you were saying because your accent was kind of thick. I'm like, sorry?
Yeah,
What?
I had a weird accent because like if I talked in English, because I lived in Finland my whole life,
Yeah.
but English is my first language, but I don't really speak it that often then.
Uh
So
huh.
I had a Filipino accent because my mom is Filipino, so that's where I got the accent.
Mhm.
But if I speak Finnish, my accent switches to a different kind of accent. I don't know what was going on then.
So now your accent is just kind of smush. You kind of found like the in between of your Finnish accent and your Filipino accent, and you have Sophie's accent at this
Yeah,
point.
I've been in Scotland for 2 years now, and some of my Scottish friends tell me that my accent is slowly assimilating to like a Scottish twang. Like I would say like little Scottish phrases like, "Oh, let's have like a little wee biscuit" and stuff like that. I was like,
Little wee biscuit.
yeah, some stuff like small little phrases I would add there, and I'm slowly also cursing like a Scot now. So,
How do you
yay!
how do you curse in Scotland?
Um, Instead of saying shit, I would just go like, "Oh, it's fucking shite."
This is fucking shite.
Basically, I'm slowly becoming Scottish.
Mhm. Lennox said that you sound Scot. You're slowly turning into a Scot at this point.
Basically, like my personality is still very much me. It's just the way I speak is
Mhm.
more Scottish the longer I'm here.
Mm. Mhm. It's been 2 years since you're in Scotland, right?
Yeah.
And it's your last year of uni as well.
No, next year's my last year.
Next year's your last year. Oh, so you did your internship. Ah. Okay, because here you do your internship in your last year of.
Uh,
Yeah.
we do it in our third year, and then my last year is like my honors slash
Mhm.
dissertation stuff. So it'll just be back into like heavy study mode.
Oof. All the best. Fourth year though.
Thank you.
But yeah, first
I'll survive.
impressions. I think I would say there's two first impression. First was on Twitter, but it was just strictly just text messaging. And I thought you were very nice and very kind, but I didn't know if I could trust you. I didn't know if you were really a female. I think you felt the same way about me, but I think we tried our best to keep in touch still. I think our main conversation was around the band as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one my first impressions, like I did saw a selfie you posted ages ago.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, perhaps this person is not like a pedophile or something. So I will start making conversation with this person and see how it goes.
Not a
But in
pedophile.
general, yeah,
Well, I was 2 years older than you, so I am still 2 years older than you. But yeah.
you still are older. But other than the initial like 2 years, you were very sweet and kind and very understanding. Like even though we had like our lives, like the some of the heavier stuff, it wasn't just like complaining and bitching about life. It was more like kind of like solidarity with each other. Like,
Mhm.
oh, we're going through this. I'll help and support you as best as I can, and then
Mhm.
vice versa. So that was kind of like that was a nice experience from an
We
intimate
were
stranger.
we were kind of like a safe space for each other as well. Um, I mean, I believe in that. It's easier to share your issues with a stranger because they don't prejudge you or anything. And I think we created a good um friendship in the sense that it's a safe space. And even let's say we have a disagreement or different views in things, I think we have this system in the sense that you share your point of view about why you're upset, I share my point of view why I'm upset, and then we both kind of discuss about okay, how do we kind of solve this or compromise, or you teach me something about values that maybe I don't have an idea about. I think there's a few times where I'm just like, I don't understand. Can you like educate? And then you do it so with so much love and care, and you don't judge me when I don't know something. um, I think I really appreciate that. Despite our age differences. Um, yeah.
Yeah, I was. It was very lucky that both of us had like a really healthy communication style from the beginning already, even though we were both like teenagers
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
you wouldn't really expect a teenager to know how to communicate properly, but like we just click really well, and things have been like so good since then. And if a problem arises, we just deal it immediately and in a healthy way, as best as we could at the time. And now we're both like seeking professional help or like from other people.
Yeah.
It's just like we've both grown at the kind of like at the same time, so which has been fortunate.
It is. I think you shared about how, talking to a therapy helps you and things like that. I think that's how I got into it also because of how I've seen you grown and how it has helped you. And I was like, hey, maybe if it helps Sophie, it might help me. So I'm like, okay, let me just give it a try. Uh, and I did. And I've been in therapy I think close to 10 years now. So still a lot of things to work on, but I mean there's always things to work on when life changes and things happen. I think we both gone through quite a bit of changes in our lives since we met. Uh,
Yeah,
but yeah, I think one thing I'm really thankful is how we both can just pick up where we left off because I think our messages becomes like email.
they're slowly almost turning into business emails. Like, when are you free for the next FaceTiming? I'm available next Friday. Not you. I have a meeting.
Right, right, and the time difference as well. It's really hard to kind of find a common time where we're both one awake, two not working.
Yeah. I also forgot about today that the clocks changed. I know in Asia it's not a thing, but I
Mhm.
forgot it was a thing here, and I was like, oh no, I need to like triple check that I'll be awake at the correct hour.
Oh, is it like daylight saving hour or something?
Yeah, we turned 1 hour forward today.
Mm.
So I was like, ah,
Ah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think we met for the first time in person in 2016. Like I'm looking at our picture right now. It's on my wall. It's been on my wall since then. Um that was the first time we met. So I think we have quite a few first impression. One was through text. Second was when we first called each other. Um I think for that second time first impression when we finally like talk and I could hear your voice and see your face, I'm like, okay. Number one, she's real. Number two, she's very sweet. And like number three, I was surprised of how I think you're more on the low kind of low voice for a girl. Your voice is kind of soothing.
yeah, it is a bit lower when I speak English. But then, for example, if I were to speak Japanese or Korean,
Mhm.
my pitch kind of goes higher.
Mhm. Can you say something? I want to hear how high you can
Ah,
go.
ah, ah, ah. Well, if I introduce myself, I might accidentally say my real name. It's like,
Okay, can
rain.
you just say hello in Japanese or in Korean?
Uh, konnichiwa, 안녕하세요.
I can't hear you. You're so far away from your mic. Come
I'm
closer.
not. It's right in front of me. I promise.
Okay, okay. Can you say that one more time, please?
konnichiwa, 안녕하세요.
Yeah, it is higher. Oh my god.
Just a bit, not a lot.
Not a lot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I do find that you have such a soothing voice. Um,
Oh, thank you. I find it awkward when I have to hear my voice.
we all find our own voice awkward, girl. I find my own voice awkward. Like I cannot watch my VODs. I can't rewatch my VODs. It's just so awkward.
I would have to do like voice-over commentary for like my film modules and
Mhm.
like give the behind the scenes explanation for like
Mhm.
short films and stuff. And when I edit my audios, it's just like no.
No. Okay, okay. Before I move on to when we met for the first time in 2016, what's your first impression of me?
First impression through online first, you were really kind and sweet as well. Like out of because I think at the time there was a lot of internet bullying and whatnot, like
Mm,
clicky clicks and like Tumblr and stuff like that. So you were one of the very few people who were actually really kind. So I was like really fortunate
the internet
to
was a
find a
dangerous
person.
place.
Yeah, and we were not taught internet safety or anything
Mhm.
like that. So I was kind of like I was 2012. I was 14. So
Mhm.
I had like that mindset like, yeah, I'm old enough. I know what I'm doing. But then
Mhm.
looking back, it's like, oh gosh. But yeah, and then during a call, I can't really remember how I felt. I was just more nervous what we would talk about. More so on like I was more nervous about like my listening stuff because I haven't spoken English that much.
Mhm.
I'm more
Mhm.
comfortable texting because I can like pause and have a think. Whereas talking, I'm like, "Ugh."
Yeah, yeah. But hey, I think where we chat is a good practice for you as well.
Yes,
Yes.
pronunciation.
Okay, so that's texting and like what was your impression when you hear my voice for the first time?
It was very cute when I heard it for the first time. I was like, oh. But I think it was a bit of adjustment for me as well because I haven't heard Singaporean accent before. So
Yeah.
when you would say like some slangs in between, I was like, what?
What? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Singapore slang. I do have the Singaporean accent going on. And I try my best not to use the slang too much because I it's hard to explain the sentence structure of Singlish. But yeah, I try my best to. speak in proper sentences.
No, it's fine. I think when I visit you on the first time, I was on a language exchange thingy. So they
Mhm.
actually like had like a few fun fact lessons about like the slangs and stuff like that. So I did learn the very basics, but still.
Mm. Mhm. Mhm. I think one thing they always teach is you end everything with a la at the back.
Yeah, that was one of the first things they taught us immediately.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. So we met for the first time. I remember that I fetched you from the airport. It
Yes,
was.
and you were vlogging that day.
I was vlogging our first meetup. Um, and you were aware that I was vlogging as well. Um, and it's just so nice to see it again because, oh my gosh, should we react to that? Oh shit, no, then okay, never mind. I can share it on Discord if you want. Uh, or
I
yeah,
tried finding the vlog, but I think you made it unlisted on your channel.
I probably make it unlisted, probably, and I should. It's kind of cringe, but I watch it
It was a
sometimes.
good vlog.
Okay, I'll make it unlisted and share it with you later, so you can rewatch our meetup. Um, but yeah, you were in Singapore for how long was
I
it?
think it was a month.
1 month.
I think so.
Hmm. And
Or
you
1 month and a half, because
one
I
month
had to
and
get a visa.
right, right, right. You 1 month and a half. You stayed with a host family at Yio Chu Kang. I remember that. And then yeah, what was your experience like?
Uh, I've been in a host family before coming to Singapore, so I kind of knew what to expect. The only difference was, I guess, um, class, because like in the UK, I was more with like working class people, and then in Singapore, the parents were like businessman and a doctor, and
Mm,
it was a very like posh house. So I was like,
mhm.
what?
And they
The
stay in
posh
a landed.
area?
They live in a landed property.
Yeah, it was their own house. It wasn't in an apartment or anything.
Right.
It was their own house.
Mhm.
But it was very big, and they were hosting not just me. There was like five other girls who were going to the same school as me, and then there was another group of students who were, I guess, in elementary studying for like their English exams. So they were also hosting those students. So it was quite a big group of people.
It sounds like a big group of people. Do you live like
Mm.
like is it like the room is all to yourself or do you had a roommate?
I had a roommate, and I think I had in Singapore. It was two roommates. My first one was a girl from Europe. I forgot which country. She was okay, and then my second roommate was someone who's a bit older,
Mhm.
and we did not get along well. I don't know if you remember. I got so pissed off that I went to the club for the first time because I turned 18
Yep,
that
yep.
year. So I was like, time to blow off some steam.
Yeah. Yep, I remember.
Yeah, it was an experience. I
It was. You stayed at my place as well, right? I think for one night.
think so. Yeah, at least one night. I think it was in a weekend.
Mhm. When you were not going to classes.
Yeah.
And then
And then the second time I came over, we were doing a staycation at a hotel.
oh yes, yes, we did. We did. That was the second time. That was yeah. Okay, the staycation I remember was 2 days, 1 night, right?
Yes, oh no, I think it was 2 nights. It was a weekend stayover.
Right, right. So I stayed there for 2 nights or I only stayed there for 1 night? Two
I think
nights.
two
Both
nights. Both of
nights.
us stayed the whole time there.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay,
You would
cause
go to work during the day, and I would like explore the area.
I'll go to work during the day. I think there was once where I had rehearsal in the area. I was like, hey, do you wanna come and join and see? And then I think you decided not to. I think.
I was trying to find the building in one of the malls, like
Mm.
the top floor, but I was struggling to find it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's okay, but it was so good, like meeting you for the first time and realize how tall I am.
Yeah, and then you saw how tiny I was. I was very skinny then. I was,
You're
you
so
know,
tiny. Tiny
so
girl.
tiny.
I feel like a giant. I was tall. I think I'm pretty tall for an Asian girl. So I think that was kind of a surprise. I didn't realize how tall I was or how tiny you were, but it was good. I think we went to the zoo as well when you were here.
Zoo. I,
Zoo.
we went to the cloud forest that I remember, and I was really terrified of the heights when we went like up to the what are they called, barricades, where you could
Mhm.
like walk around the
Mhm. Mhm.
city.
Yep. Yeah. We went to. I remember we went to. Oh no, we didn't go to the zoo. We went to the cloud forest, which is at Marina Bay Sands. We also went to the sea aquarium as well.
Yeah, it was the aquarium, not the zoo.
Yeah, yeah, the aquarium, the aquarium. I kept thinking it was a zoo for some reason because there were fishes. I'm like, okay, it's the sea aquarium. That was nice.
Uh, I remember we went to the night market as well. I can't remember the place. Is it still going on?
The night safari or night market?
Night market.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. It's coming back. The night market is coming back. Because it's COVID, right? So we had a lot of night market in Singapore. Pre-COVID, and then it had to stop when COVID happened.
Oh,
So it's
no.
coming back. I think this April. Night market is coming back this April. Yay! All the
Yay!
over the
Now I have an excuse to book my flights again.
yes, come here, and then you can meet Zul as well for the first time.
Yeah, I still haven't met him in person, just virtually.
Yeah, exactly. I do want to visit you though, but I just don't know when will be a good time.
Yeah, restrictions here are a bit weird.
Is it? What is it like?
Yeah, it kind of seems like the government doesn't really care for people's health, so at this point they're kind of like, just wear a mask if you need.
Mm. So are you guys still wearing mask outside?
We have to, but more and more people are just stopping.
Mhm. Well, in Singapore, we just had a new update. From next Tuesday onwards, in open air area, you don't have to wear a mask, but when you go indoors, you have to wear a mask. Uh, yeah, it's
Yeah, we
weird.
have we have similar rules, but people are just not. They don't care anymore,
I
which is
see.
a bit sad.
People are tired of COVID.
Basically, because the rules are constantly changing here, so the
Mhm.
people are kind of like the government don't know what they're doing, so might as well just do whatever they want.
True. 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 Yeah, but as usual, Singapore rules are very, very strict. I think you kind of experienced that when you were here, right? Were there like any ground rules that your host family told you about? The main thing that everybody talks about is the chewing gum. No chewing gum allowed.
Uh, I remember I didn't have any issues with that or any other rules really. With my host family, I was already 18 at the time, so I didn't had curfew. I just had to be like, um, I just need to make them aware, like if I'm out and
Mhm.
not coming home, just so they
Mhm.
know for dinner time who's having food or not.
Mm.
But otherwise, they were very relaxed
That's
with
good.
everything. They were just like, please don't enter the room so the ants and bugs will terrorize the whole place. But
Mhm.
otherwise, they were just happy to host you, and you can do whatever, not whatever you want, but like they weren't controlling. I guess they didn't have any strict rules.
That's nice. That's nice. Ah, those were the days. I think at that point of time, we also kind of like promised each other that in the next 10 years, let's at least meet just once.
Yes, because how life is in money.
Hmm.
There's always a joke. It's like, yeah, it'll probably take me 10 years to get enough money for a flight ticket because it costs so much to
It
fly over there.
does. It does. It does. I think if I do fly over, I'll definitely be planning a holiday as well. Like, might as well since I'm in the country. Just enjoy it to the fullest, you know?
Yeah, you should.
Mm.
Especially if you're flying just to London, it's more cheaper there rather than attempting to fly straight to Scotland. So you can
Hmm.
like have maybe a vacation somewhere in England and then hop over to Scotland to try like the other sides of the UK.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan.
Mhm. I'm just saying Scotland is better though.
I mean, I have to do the mandatory, like, tourist area, like when I go to London, you know?
Yeah, the telephone booths, Buckingham Palace, whatnot,
Hmm.
the clock tower. I think they're just about finishing renovating that, so it'll be back in its prime again.
Nice, nice. Yeah, just the mandatory tourist area, and then probably leave and find you. On my way.
Hmm.
Okay, so our next slide is growing up together, miles apart. I think we kind of covered that as well, like what it's like in our teenage phase and our young adult phase. But yeah, I think we covered that already. But I just want to say that how did we? I just want to ask, like, how did we maintain our friendship with like not texting a lot? You know how some friends, like, if you're online friends, you need to keep in contact and maintain that conversation. If not, it just kind of fizzle out and you don't see them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how did that not happen with us? You know?
That's a very good question.
Because
Um,
I'm trying to figure out what the answer is, and I can't figure out like how did our friendship not fizzle out?
I guess from what I can remember, there was like at some point where we just like wouldn't reply to each other's messages, and it
Mm.
bothered me a little bit. So
Mhm.
I asked if like if you know that you can answer right away, like because I usually like wait a day or two, but if it's a longer time with no signs of anything, I would be like, can you please tell me if you're busy? Because then I won't be like super anxious if you're
Yeah.
okay or not.
I think we had that conversation because I think I was going through something and I wouldn't reply you because I was not in a good state of mind. I didn't tell you. And then we
Mm,
had a really good conversation, I would say, and how can I make sure that I have my space to make sure that I have a full mental capacity to have a conversation with you while also not making you anxious that I'm ignoring you, you know?
yeah. Yeah, and I think we got good at it at some point. Like, if it was something like kind of like someone was in a crisis mode and they needed like time to vent or something like
Mhm.
that, and then the other one be like, "Okay, you can use this chat to vent as much as you want, but I might reply in like 1 or 2 business days though."
Yeah, 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 yeah. But definitely, I think ever since that conversation, we got better in communicating. Because if we can't communicate, we'll be like, "Hey, I'll just get back to you. I'm kind of going through something." And then I think both of us just welcome like long text, like an email of text.
Yeah, I like since the beginning, I always wrote pretty much full on essays, and I was
Mhm.
like, hmm,
But that's fine. I think I like that because I don't have to kind of wait or like have a lot of dings in my phone, like ding, ding, ding. I don't need that. And I kind of we're both okay with essay text because we can just read everything. Um, and then we just reply by per paragraph. I remember there was once. I think now we just do it like per paragraph. It's just like one section of WhatsApp, the chat bubble. But I think in the
Yeah,
past it was like a whole essay. And then I remember I was replying by like, oh, para one, and then I just put my reply. I
yeah,
remember
I
that,
remember.
and it's so long. I love it because then because of the time difference, you reply when you wake up, and I would already be asleep sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. And then now I think now how things are when we're both, well, I'm just in an internship, but like we're now both in kind of like in a work environment, so you
Mhm.
can like text during work all the time. So
Yeah.
there's like there's a better like different expectation. Like back then when we were in high school, we would like let each other know it's like, okay, I'm a little bit busy. But
Mhm.
now since we both know we're both like working,
Mhm.
I don't have to always expect like, oh, I'm busy because I know you're at work. So I
Yeah.
can't be like,
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. And I think for me, I honestly I think I reply you mostly during work time. I think. Yeah. And yeah, Lennox says like 10 a.m. when it's 2 p.m. here. So usually I reply your messages during my lunch time and just reply everything. And then by then you'll be awake and then we might be texting back and forth. Uh, yeah.
mm,
At least now is better, I guess. Yay. Okay, let's see what else do we have. Oh, we have a short break timing. So if it's okay with you, let's take a 5 minutes break for toilet, water. I'm gonna get some cookies because I'm teeny hungry. It's 7 p.m. here right now. What time is it there?
12.
12 p.m. Are you gonna get lunch soon?
Yeah.
Are you gonna order it or are you gonna leave and buy? Or do you cook? Or are you still eating chocolate cake?
I'll probably get some leftover chips from the party because they're just right next to me.
Okay, so let's just take a 5 minutes break and I'll see you in a bit.
And stop worrying about tomorrow. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Just take a second. They got nothing on the risks you take. Feeling nothing on the dreams they borrow. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
Let's have some real fun.
Battery 50%.
Oh my god, thank you so much for the follow, Black Daisy! Lennox, what? You can delete after 2 minutes after sending it. I got famous Amos. My boyfriend is playing Genshin right now. Yes, my dad got me famous Amos. So, yeah. My boyfriend can play Genshin with all of us. Yay! How you guys met with your how did I meet with my BF? Can tell a story. I'd love to tell a story. Just give me one sec. Just give me one second. I'm trying to find my old picture. I'm trying to find my old picture. One second. Old Shazzy. Try ajak Sophie to download Genshin. Hopefully she's okay with it.
I tried downloading it, but then my
But
laptop was like, absolutely not.
absolutely not. Why?
It's not a gaming laptop, so I don't have enough space or just
Oh,
juice in general for it.
true, true, true. How about phone? Because Genshin is on phone as well.
My memory is also very full on my phone.
Understand, understand. Okay, I don't know where my old pictures are. I'm stalking myself on Facebook. Sedge, double Sedge. I know, just give me one second. I think I can find it. It's deep in here somewhere. I'll just scroll all the way down. Brother Bear asked how me and my BF met. So it was during the time when I was giving up on dating. It was back in 2019 after I broke off with my ex, early Feb. And I was already on Tinder and like various dating websites. And then after like a month or so, I kind of like, ugh, this is so hard. Like, trying to meet a decent guy online is so hard. Everybody just like either they just want to down to fuck or like they just want something casual. I'm like, I'm not about that. Um, yeah, so I kind of was giving up. Singapore has Tinder? Yeah, Singapore has Tinder. And I was kind of like giving up. I'm just like, oh, you know what, this, whatever. I'll just try to figure out how to live. As, yeah, so. No, Facebook's not loading. Why? It's not the max. Let me refresh. That's gonna take me time to like find it. I don't know if you can hear that aggressively scrolling. What's so aggressive? The scrolling. Can't find it though. Yeah, so and then where was I? Oh yeah. So I was giving up and I was deleting I have a few apps. I have Tinder, I have Coffee and Bagel, I had Moose Match, I had something else I think. And then I had Facebook dating as well. Facebook had this like dating function in the app itself. I was like one of the beta users. I think they like invited me to use it, so I did. Um, yeah, and like I guess I met like some people there that was kind of one things casual, so I wasn't, I didn't like that. And then as I was about to delete the app, I saw. Thanks for the bonk. I saw his name pop up, like notification, like oh, you know, his name Imagazu has matched with you, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Who's this dude? Um, and then yeah, that's how we met. Ever since then. Ta-da. Yeah. Oh, my mouse. Yeah, so that's how we met. And ever since then, sorry. Ever since then, yeah, me and my boyfriend we got together like 6 months later, I think. We met in May, no, June. So it's like July, August, September, October. Like after 4 months, we got together. Yeah, that's about it. Sophia, are you back? Have you gotten your snacks?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Okay, that's good. That's good. Brother Bear asked how long you guys together. We've been together for 2.5 years now. That's a long time. Oh my god. So it's been 2.5 years. What the heck? Remember those times that I couldn't even maintain a relationship for like 3 months?
It was still an experience.
Mhm. Wow. Interesting, right? Brother Bear says relationship experience. Yeah, but I think it was like puppy love in like high school. It wasn't anything serious. The people I was with wasn't serious, so honestly, I just wasted my time. I could have used all those time to like study. I should have, but yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, let's get back to into it. Our next question is, wait, sorry. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. Our next question is, how does being different in terms of country, language, culture affects the friendship, or if it affects it and at all?
In my opinion, doesn't really affect that much because I'm half Filipino, half Finnish. So, like, I have that Asian side of me. So it's not like a big culture barrier with between us. There's just more like, oh, Finland does things a little bit differently, but I get how other people do it differently as well. It's not like,
Mhm.
oh, this way is the better way.
Sorry.
Oh, I didn't say anything after that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't think it actually affects any part of our friendship. Um, Despite like where we are from, our background. I think the common language we speak is English, of course, in this friendship. Um, and because you know English, it's not difficult to communicate, and especially with where we are with our mental wellness as well, and how we approach the safe space that we have and like the respect we have for each other. I think we focus more on that, and we didn't let allow like where we come from, our background, or the culture that we grew up in affects our friendship. Um,
Mm,
and I think that's really beautiful that we're just two humans that came together as friends, you know, and nothing
basically,
else.
yeah.
Yeah, basically, right? So nothing else um matters. I guess I can say that nothing else like affected us.
Yeah. Even when we were in person together for like the first time, we did not had any issues with like our mannerisms and how we are like just as a person
Hey there,
sharing the
Shad.
same physical space. We didn't have any issues with that. And then the second time when we had the staycation at the hotel,
Yeah.
there was no issues really. We were just happily vibing in the same room, having fun.
Yeah, we were vibing, we were watching shows together, we were just chatting about life, we're chatting about our experiences and talking about what we want to do the next day, what we want to eat, what we want to
Yeah.
explore. And I remember I keep telling you I'm like the worst Singaporean ever because I don't know a lot of places. I just know the touristy places.
Yeah, I vaguely remember this. Like we did go to like Sentosa Island and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
we did. Went to Sentosa, we went around Bugis area, we went Sea Aquarium, Marina Bay Sands, in my area when you stayed over my place for a bit. And I think it was like really cute. We were hanging out in my room and just lying down, And then I was like, hey, can I just lay on you? And you're like, sure. And we're both just lying down. And it was just like, it's so wholesome, I feel. I think that's
It
when we
was a
got like much closer as well.
Yeah, it was a very wholesome experience. I was just thinking that I think in terms of differences, the only thing we have different is like what our love languages are, like which one is our like top most favorite love language and what else
Mhm.
is kind of like eh.
Mhm.
And for me it wasn't really touch, but I think I kind of like sense that you're more of like a touchy person, so I was like, yeah, you can lay on me. I can be a bed.
Aww. Yeah. Now that you mentioned about love language, I'm glad you realized that one of my love language is physical touch. Because I love to hug my friends, loop arms around my friends when we hang out, and things like that. That's just how I show like I care and I love my friends. I appreciate you doing that for me. But now that we mention it, what is your love language?
I'm not a touchy person at all. So for me, like
Obviously.
my top one is more like quality time
Yeah.
and acts of service and
Mhm.
gifts, basically.
Quality time, acts of service, and gifts. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Words of
Yes.
affirmation has been slowly creeping up more higher the longer I've been here, but like for me, top priority is like quality time, if possible.
Mhm. Mhm. I think quality time is my second love language. Gifts is all the way down to number five. So I think it really shows like I I think the only I don't know, I think I only vaguely remember I sent you two things. One was a BTS album, I think, and the second was a hard disk.
Yeah,
Right?
I remember the BTS album. I had a whole post dedicated about that.
Yeah, it was so cute.
I used to send you gifts quite often, but now
You do,
I
you
live in
did.
Britain and Brexit and everything is like
Yeah. But I remember gifts is one of your love language and you love to send me things, which is so cute. And I like when we receive things from each other, we will always kind of like vlog and like WhatsApp each other of our experience. Like,
yeah.
hey, I got this, and then kind of just like, yeah, I love the mini vlogs you do. Like when you first move into a new place, and like things that's happening. Um, I think when we had Snapchat at one point, you kind of just video things randomly and you send it over to me, and I love watching that, and I still do.
I still kind of use WhatsApp to like film myself, but then I'll just save it and send it over on WhatsApp instead.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Quality time, 100%. Wait, what was the second one again? Acts of service? Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. A bit hard to do online,
yeah.
but I guess our acts of service is just like listening to each other and holding space when we're going through stuff.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah, that's true. And I think being a support system as well, even though like we're miles apart, I think that's really important, especially when we can't have it with our friends that live in the same country as us. Um,
Yeah, that's
like,
been very helpful lately because you know I've been through a lot.
mhm. I know, I know.
And years ago, you had your rough patches as well, so it's kind of like a good back and forth between us. It's not just one person always being like the therapist friend, and the
Yeah.
other person just constantly be like, something happened.
True, 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 true. I think we both had our moments as well. I think once or twice, I think a few times throughout our whole friendship that we both were experiencing some shitty time together as well. And I like how we can talk to each other openly about our experience. And even though we were feeling not we don't have the capacity to kind of hold it, we still try for each other. And I think that's one of the things that I really love about our friendship is that no matter how difficult we are feeling as well, we do our best to support each other.
Yeah. I think the only thing we haven't done yet as friends is like either call each other while one person is sobbing, or like in person. We haven't like broken down in front of each other yet.
Yet, I think we break down first and then we text like, "Hey, I just had a breakdown. Can we talk?"
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. I guess I always have my breakdowns usually alone. Because I don't like when people see me in that state as well.
The same.
Yeah, right, right, the same. So kind of after everything calmed down, then I like, hey, I just had a breakdown. Are you free to chat? Like, I want to talk things through as well. So,
Mm.
wow, 10 years is a long time. I don't even remember a few things as well. Shit.
Some things are a bit of a blur, but lots of good memories though.
It is good memory.
I still have like a few people, like when I make new friends here, I
Mhm.
would say like, "Oh, I have a friend from Singapore," and they would like ask like, "Oh, how did you meet?" Internet, and they're like, "Internet
What?
friends? That's
What?
possible?"
What? Internet friends? How?
I
I
mean, people use Tinder and like all these different apps. Why is it so hard to like understand that friends can be made online as well?
exactly, exactly. I think for us, I guess it's the unusual route. We didn't meet like through, I don't know, like a swipe stuff, or like chat rooms. It's just you came across my post and then you just drop a message and I replied and then it just goes back and forth and we continue the conversation. Uh, I barely remember what we talked about, but I remember how it felt. I was so excited. Um,
Mm.
when you texted me, I'm like, oh my god, someone texted me. Like, I've never met this person before. Oh my god, this is gonna be my first internet friend. I think for a moment I called you my internet friend because I don't know how else to like justify who you are or how we met, but it's just internet friend. Uh, and then eventually it just becomes you're one of my best friends, and that hasn't changed till today.
Yeah, I think like a few years back, I told you like to me you feel like family at this point, rather than
Eh,
just like a friend that's like somewhere in another country. But like I feel like you're family at this point.
yeah, like if I could, and you're feeling like horrible, I would love to drop everything and just like take a flight there and just comfort
Mm.
you. But I'm broke. If I'm rich, I wouldn't mind, like in a heartbeat, like, okay, private flight, let's go. My friend needs me. Like I would do that. 'Cause I would love to. I think there's a lot of moments that I wish that I was there for you physically. Um, yeah, with those moments and everything, and kind of feel bad that because we are miles apart in different countries in different situations and we can't do that. So yeah, and I always say that I'm always with you. Um, I am there with you even though I'm not physically there with you.
Mm. Yeah, I've been having like similar thoughts. Like if we were in the same country or
Mhm.
at least city, I would have done similar. Like just like in the middle of the night, if there's a crisis, like okay, time to go out, need to go.
Yeah. And I think because of that, we kind of learn how to soothe ourselves, even when one of us are occupied with our own lives and everything, and we try to learn how to manage, be our own support system as well, even though we have each other, right?
Yeah.
I think we grew into that, um, with that. So yeah, go
Yeah.
us. With
Yeah.
years of
Yes.
with years of therapy, we finally be able to stand our own 2 feet ish, 2 feet ish, and kind of still support each other. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
No. Okay, next part of the slide. I think the previous one was how have we managed to maintain our friendship? I think we touched on that already. So I just want to chat like our future plans as individuals. Like what do you want to be after you graduate and what plans do you have in the future?
People keep asking me that, and I don't know. Like, I don't have a specific thing in mind, but I want to be in the creative industry one way or another.
Mhm.
And I've mentioned earlier from my internship, there's a guy who has his own company. He's
Yep.
kind of been like enticing me to like work with him
Mhm.
and stuff. So hopefully that'll start soon, and I don't have to go like do like like in those movies waitress job while I'm trying to actually do a career I want to do. So
Mm.
hopefully after graduation I'll do something media related, something creative. I don't have anything specific in mind. I just want to create stuff.
That sounds difficult, but it also sounds wonderful. Um, I think being in the creative industry is really hard. Um, I don't know. I feel like we all get exploited quite a bit, by companies and everything. So I hope no matter what you choose, you stay safe and please read your contracts. It's really
I will
important.
try my best.
It's really important um, to get compensated for your work and for your effort and
Yeah,
not be
I
lowballed, I guess.
yeah, we like I had a media law course and we never talked about like contracts and stuff like that for our own protection, for
Mhm.
like copyright for our own work and getting paid on time if
Mhm.
we're doing freelancing and stuff.
Mhm.
So I'm hoping before I graduate, I'll try to like find a lecturer or someone who does something similar and be like, help me please, because I cannot afford a lawyer.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. I think as a freelancer, it's always good to do a deposit first. It's the safest. Like,
Mm,
you can't do work because you need money to like survive. So deposit is always good as a safety net, like first 50% for example, and then once you
yeah.
deliver, they pay you the next 50%. I think that's only fair on both sides.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
And if they run away, at least you have the first 50. you know.
I hope that won't happen.
I hope so, but at least it's like a safety net for you. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but how about you though?
My future plan as an individual, mm, I have a few paths in mind. A part of me still want to go back to school to get my degree. Another part of me, I kind of want to pursue um, streaming more
Hmm.
aggressively this year, and be a creator on this platform as well. Um, I'm not. I used to be interested in doing like concept photo shoots as a model,
Mm,
but I find that I haven't found like a photographer that I want to work with. Um, or as of now, I don't have the time to come up with concepts and do my own makeup and stuff because I'm not that talented in you know creating those concepts that I have in my mind. So I kind of like pushed that to like the back of my head. So I kind of like forgotten about it until today. Another thing is I'm still trying to figure out what kind of creator I want to be, what kind of streamer I want to be.
mm-hmm.
But definitely no matter how small I am or how big I get, I still want to remain um me, I guess. Like I hope it does. Like one thing I fear the most, it gets to my head. That's what I fear the most. Um, so I guess because of that, I don't really push myself too hard in gaining followers or gaining traction or things like that. I kind of like self-sabotage myself, if I can say that, because I'm so scared of numbers getting in my head and I change as a person. So yeah, I'm still at that stage where it's like, should I not, should I not? So yeah, I don't know. Another thing is personal life wise. I hope. I mean, I definitely plan to get married before I'm 28. But it really depends on my partner whether he's ready or not.
Bless you.
I'm looking at him right now. He's sitting on my bed. Um, and yeah, so but I think the most difficult thing in Singapore is getting a house. So we kind of want to secure that first. But in order to have a house, one need to get married. So that's kind of where we are now. It's like I want to get married later, but I want a house now, so we have to kind of compromise somehow. So that's on personal life wise. But my another one, oh my god, I have a lot. My other one is my current job. Okay, so my current job is um, I work as a curriculum and program. I run a school, arts academy, and my main job is the arts academy curriculum and the programs that they have. So the programs can even have like small exhibitions or big exhibitions or like large shows and events and festivals. And I have to do all that while making sure that the students are being trained in the arts. So I love what I do. I love doing events and like shows and things like that, but I don't know how long I can stay. Um yeah, it's kind of like I don't know where I am right now with my job. I think I shared with you as well, Soph, that that regarding my job and the things that are happening in my job and how stressed I am and all the drama that's happening and
Yeah.
and I kind of don't see the light at the end of the tunnel at this point in my job. So it's been very difficult to think how long I would stay. But when I took this job, I told myself I want to stay minimum 2 years. So my 2 years is up in July. So maybe
Mhm.
then I'll decide. But as of now, not really. So yeah, those are currently where I am right now for my future plans.
Hmm. Well, I hope if you pursue streaming more aggressively, I hope you have like the support system to help you go through that
Aggressively.
if numbers are starting to get a little like stressful and stuff like that. But in terms of degrees, Europe is the best place.
Europe is the best place. I hope so. But yeah, I think if I'm thinking about studying, money is also an issue as well. And I also have to give consideration to my current relationship as well. If I'm moving, I have to bring him along if he wants to go. So yeah,
Is he still interested in Glasgow?
yeah. He couldn't go. He graduated, right? But he's supposed to have an exchange in Glasgow, and we had this whole plan of traveling. Like I go there to meet you, and then
Remember?
things like that. But it didn't happen because of COVID.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Even if you just come for a visit, I can say like in terms of Scotland, Glasgow is like the hub for like creatives in this country. Like there's like a big community of different types of artists, like in theater, traditional arts, photography, and stuff like that. Like all of my friends that were in like the art school in my campus,
Mhm.
they've all moved to Glasgow.
Ooh, that sounds great.
And I'm kind of wanting to move to Glasgow in a couple of years as well. So
Couple
yeah.
of years, couple of years. I don't know if I still want to pursue theater though, because it's really hard here in Singapore, and I don't know. I don't know. Creatives here don't really get paid very well, and it's really hard to maintain it. Um, Especially with me having a full-time job, it's having full-time job, streaming part-time. It's already a lot on my plate, and then I have personal life as well. And for me to pursue acting, that's another difficulty that, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I kind of put like acting in a corner as well. I do miss it a lot, performing and everything, but I don't know what my future is for acting. Yeah.
Hmm. Well, whatever is you pursue, sometime like after your 2 years, when you start
Mhm.
deciding on more specific things, I hope
Mhm.
something you will enjoy, not just because it's like the safe route.
I hope so too. I think I'm kind of like determined to make the risky route safe. So the risky route safe, if that makes sense, like just do what I want to do and what I want to pursue, since we're all still young and we don't have a lot of responsibilities as of yet. But
Hmm.
also not destroy my whole future by making the wrong choice. So that's something that I have to think about, because everything's getting expensive now. So
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. Whoa, it's difficult. Okay, next, future plans as friends. Do we have any plans to meet up anytime soon?
really depends on the COVID situation.
Mm-hmm. For sure, for sure. What is it like there? Like, is it opening up soon? Like, can I travel there anytime in the future?
I
Next year?
think I think I sent you a message like months ago that borders have opened again, so it's been open for a while now.
Mm-hmm. It's just that here wasn't open, and they're slowly opening up here as well. So that's good, because I do wanna. I don't think I've asked you this, but if I ever one day do get married, I do want you to be one of my bridesmaids. So I need you here in Singapore.
I have kind of thought about this and I am ready to come over.
I am ready to come over. That's so cute.
I
Ah,
just need to know the dates.
yeah, yeah. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. But yeah, I would love to have you like for such a big day, and um yeah, for you to meet like my family and my friends here as well. I'm just like, this is like one of my best friends, and you know and you can meet Zul as well. So yeah,
I'll be very honored to be a bridesmaid, but also just a heads up, I am an awkward person.
it's fine, it's fine. I'll be so happy that you're there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not always awkward. It's just like first time meeting new people, I'm just like, what's the script?
What's the script? Oh my gosh. And I think like most of my closest friends are introverts. Like you, I yeah, and like my other friend from Malaysia, Sin, she's also kind of awkward with people sometimes. So I think you guys will be good friends. I think you guys will vibe pretty well, because you guys are just adorably awkward. But adorably awkward, I guess. But yeah, that'll be really nice. It'll be really cute. Let us ask, Shaz married, a wedding stream when? No, I don't think we will ever do a wedding stream. Probably a stream reacting to the wedding video, but not a wedding stream. That's a lot of money. Um, yeah, but not anytime soon, lah. Not anytime soon.
Are you gonna have photos just at the wedding or also those pre-wedding photo shoots?
Um, I think I do want to have a pre-wedding photo shoot. Uh, but I'm still like, I haven't decided what kind of theme I want yet. So, hey Wada, welcome to the chat. I haven't figured out like what concept I wanna do yet and everything. I haven't really discussed with big boy right here, so.
That's fine. It was just a question because I'm a photographer, so I'm curious.
Let's have some
Oh,
real fun.
gaming Shaz, thank you so much. We have another Shaz here. Hi, I'm Shaz. Thanks for following. Yeah, so I have kind of a few concepts I want to do, but definitely one thing I want to do is wearing our like a school uniform photo shoot. I think that's really cute. Um, I don't know why, but I find like wearing school uniform for like wedding shoots would be really really cute. But yeah, I don't know. That'll be interesting.
Mm.
Mm. How much do you think it will like to fly here? $500? Maybe more? How much did you
It
spend last time?
Last time, I think it was 500 euros less, but I think it's cheaper when I fly from London. But it really depends on the season. If it's like during this for our summer, like when everyone's going on holiday, it's more expensive, or near
Mm.
Christmas. But if it's like in the middle of the like school year,
Mhm.
work year, like on a random October or something, it's much cheaper.
Random October. Well, since you
Or
mentioned
spring,
October.
like jet, like after February, March, they're also
Mhm.
cheap.
Mhm. I was planning to do in the month of October, not this October, but month of October.
For your
So,
anniversary date?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'll try my best to keep it on our anniversary day, or anniversary month. So, no, because every time you turn to look at me, I have no idea what you're talking about because I'm delayed 20 and 30 seconds. So, he just looks at me like this. It's funny. Wada
But yeah,
says,
October
why
sounds
fly
nice.
when you can just swim over? Well,
I'm
can you
I'm not
swim?
a strong swimmer.
Can you swim though?
I haven't. Uh, I was taught to swim, but the thing is, I haven't swam in like what decades, so I'm not sure if I can anymore.
Yeah, I don't think I can as well. Uh, yeah, I can't swim, so that's that. What a high five! I can't swim as well. How do one even swim? Oh my gosh. Deep water scares me.
I hate it if there's seaweed and it touched my leg.
Oh, I hate that too. So, the battery is out.
Oh
Anyway,
no.
the light battery is out. Anyway, we have come to the end of a little chat session. Do you have any last words?
Someone in the chat said that we're in the same region. No, we're not.
We're both in the same region. I think he's mentioning me and Zul. Like he's literally there. He's only hearing my
Uh,
voice here, but he don't know what we're talking about. So I will literally just think, yeah, same. I can't. I don't. Floating is tough. Like, how do one even? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
boy.
If I have like a floating device, I think it would be fine. Life jacket, maybe. uh, all right. So, Sophie, any last words before we say goodbye?
It was a nice time to chat and like just reminisce our past 10 years, and I'm hoping we'll be still friends for the next 10 years.
Yes, till the end of time. Till we both
Mm.
grow old, and then our techs will be sharing pictures of our kids. And yeah, so that'll be interesting.
Imagine if our future kids or younger relatives are be like, "Oh, we're cousins." Kind of no, but that would be cute.
Kinda no, but sure. Your cousins. Just cousins, it's fine. Just call each other
Mm.
cousins. That'd be so cute though. I'll definitely ask them to call your kids cousins. and you'll be their aunt.
And my goal is to be the rich day that just gives everyone gifts.
Yay! Aunt Sophie and gifts! That'll be so cute. Oh my gosh. Alright, thank you so much for your time, Soph. Um,
Thank
yeah,
you for organizing all of this.
of course, thank you for creating the slides as well. I mean, I added a few things in here and there, but yeah, it was all kind of like last minute, but I'm glad we got it all sorted out and put together. Alright, I'm gonna let you go now, and then I'll do my announcement for next week.
Okie dokie.
Thank you so much, Soph.
You're welcome. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye and take care. What? Bye now. Okay, Kinari says let's stream and talk about primary school days one day. Oh my god, sure, sure, sure. One of my primary school friends. Let's do that. DM me when you're free and let's do that. I don't mind. Alright, so we're now moving on to the announcement for tomorrow onwards. So thank you all for coming, like being here and hanging out with all of us and regarding that. So I hope you guys enjoyed our little 10-year friendship, 10-year kind of chit chat and figuring out like how we maintain such a wholesome friendship and everything, and it's just so amazing, and she's really one of my inner circle of friends, and I appreciate her so much and I love her so much. So but yes, on to the announcement. Announcement time. So tomorrow onwards we are doing a charity stream. Charity stream. Stream. Hi Gaming Chance. Thanks for coming in. First time chatting. Nezu, I hope you're fine and hope you had dinner. Last I saw you were cooking, but thanks for still being here. Yes, it's so cute. Okay, so charity stream. Drum roll. We're doing a bunch of Singaporean streamers are coming collectively together to do a charity stream for our beneficiary at Darul Ihsan. So the event will be running from tomorrow, 28 March, all the way till 31st March on Thursday. Um, and all the proceeds, 99% of the proceeds will go to the beneficiaries because the account charges 1%. So, yeah. Anyway, so I'll be streaming from 28th to 31st. I am very very like all out because it's a charity stream and I work in a charity personally, so I'm all about helping people. I'm all about raising funds. Um, so yeah, this is my schedule. So tomorrow, it has been a while since me and my boyfie streamed a way out. I think the last time was like last year or something. So I don't know where our progress is right now. So yeah, I we're gonna play a way out tomorrow. Hopefully it can be a longer stream and we can complete as much as possible. But yeah, boyfriend, are you ready for tomorrow? He said sure. So yeah, couple stream tomorrow. I'm excited. And on 29th, I am opening a Valorant co-op with one of my friend, Hadi Suka Makan, and a bunch of viewers. If you guys want to join in and play as well, come into my Discord. Do join my Discord because I will be using the chat there, and whenever anyone wants to join, just come in, just come in. That's fine. It's cool. I love having people, meeting new people to play with. Just know that I'm not great at FPS games, but I do want to improve, and yeah. So there it is. I'm just playing because I think it's just hilarious how I play. So it's content, right? So little fun else. But yes, so Valorant on 29 March slash Genshin. See how it goes because I've been inconsistent doing my dailies. But yeah, yeah. Okay, 30th March. I am gonna take it down chill. I'm trying to complete Life is Strange 2 episode 3. Cause the last I played, Life episode 3 just started, so yeah. But I will try to complete it. I'll try. But yes, Life is Strange 2 on on Wednesday, 30th March, and then on 31st March, I'll try to stream because I might have a meeting that evening. I'm not really sure, so I put a KIV. Might not stream, but if I'm streaming, I'm playing Genshin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And my boyfriend got Genshin now, so I'll probably drag him along as well to play Genshin with all of us. So that's good. Okay, thanks, Kinari. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Sarangi. Yep, so this is the announcement, charity stream. Important to note, I will put in a panel tomorrow, but let me just read out what it is or what it isn't. Jam kamanyo. Where is my details? Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the BDs once again. Genshin Gang. Yes, Genshin Kakis. Let's go. Okay, where is it? A few things I need to read out to you guys. Do I have it here? Uh, 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 No, it's not here. Okay, so few things to note. Okay, guys, the beneficiary will be Darul Ihsan Orphanage under MTFA. Event will be 28th March to 31st March. The PayPal acting as the collecting point for this charity stream towards the beneficiary is K9 Highs, since he is the main contact with the orphanage. Daily screenshots will be sent to me, taken and sent to the Discord channels we are in for full transparency of the progress. Um, da 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 da. Okay, this is internal. So I have to make sure the stream is PG-13. So it should be profanities, tsunanas, violent free. Does Valorant violent? I don't think Valorant is that violent, right? So it should be fine as long as nobody curse, right? So should be good. Yeah, all proceeds will go to the beneficiaries. But disclaimer: PayPal takes 1% withdrawal fee upon withdrawal. Therefore, for example, if you donate $10, do consider donating $11 instead. Like I said, 99% will go to the beneficiaries because PayPal takes 1%. Okay. Um, this charity drive towards Darul Ihsan Orphanage is not income tax deductible, so do take note of that. Proceeds will go straight to the beneficiaries. Yeah, that's about it. That I have to make sure that everybody is aware about the happenings as well, because it's happening tomorrow. It's tomorrow, guys. It's tomorrow onwards, and yeah. So it means if I'm streaming almost every day next week, I won't be streaming. I'll probably be so dead tired. I won't be streaming for like a week after that. So yes, please do come in and join. Do check me out, and yes. And as well, if there's any way that I can improve my stream, please feel free to DM me in my Discord or whisper me on Twitch. Please, nicely constructive criticism would be welcome. I'm trying to figure out how I can make my stream better, how I can give better experiences for people as well. But yeah, so we're almost hitting the 2 hour mark, and I want to end this early because I want to hang out with my boy here. So thank you everyone so much. Please do come back for the next few days on my stream and on the other streamers' stream as well, because they're all going to be streaming in their own time, different time slots and everything. Yeah, so thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. I'll try to drop by tomorrow since I'll be out. I hope you get some rest too. Thank you so much, Nezu, for being here. Nezu says hi. He's so focused in Genshin. But yes, thank you everyone so much for being here. Um, and hanging out with us and celebrating our 10th anniversary. And staying till the end for the announcement as well. I'm super excited for this because it's for a good cause. Um, and I'm always here for a good cause, and especially with collectively streamers combined together and raising funds, I think that's very, very beautiful. So I hope everyone comes and support. So yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you guys soon. Should we? No, we shouldn't. It's fine. I'm so nervous for tomorrow though. I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thank you everybody so much. Um, I'll see you guys soon. 안녕.
Wasting all my time, wasting all my time, but it's not a waste of time to be calling you my own. It's part of your design, part of your design, part of your design. You've been lying all along. I had to use somebody.